This world has made it very hard to be a Black woman and to be soft and gentle and trusting and giving. It's like constantly like you're constantly being abused and taken for granted and just beaten on and just like nobody's like not having anybody to cry to, like to lean on, to really ask for, just to ease up a little.
Yeah.
Imagine that, and then someone asking you to be there for them in a relationship and raise their children, and then still in those situations you're still being abused and taken advantage of and hurt, and then you're having to raise daughters, and then you're having to raise sons, and you just have so much trauma.
Potentially
Yeah,
alone.
like it's really difficult, and I don't think that anyone has really talked about how hard it is to be a Black woman and why it's so important for us to just be loved on as well, because yeah, we're still pouring into everybody else, our kids, our men, like we're pouring into everyone, and we still sometimes feel like, but do you respect me? Do you really love me? Are you really willing to heal with me? Because I am for you. But I need to know that you are willing to do that with me and for me. And can you be my protector? Can you be my provider? Can you really make me feel like this is it for me? Because if you can make me feel that way, you won't ever have to look anywhere
Yeah.
else. But we don't, a lot of us don't feel like that.
Don't feel safe in our relationship.
Right.
Safe. That is exactly the word. Like we have to feel comfortable and safe and protected
Facts.
to show that more feminine side, because you out here all day fighting for your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For my life, and you got me having to fight bitches too.
You don't want to come home and fight for your life.
I don't want to have these scars on my body because
Yeah.
you doing me dirty, and I really loved you, and I really thought that you was gonna hold it down, and I'm mad as hell that the kids be the issue in the relationship. Why don't y'all want to be with y'all kids so bad sometimes? That's what I'm saying. Like that's I'm sorry, because as a woman who had a baby and who went through postpartum, and I don't know how that chemical shit happens. I was the one person that never thought I would ever go through any depression. But like when you go through postpartum, imagine going through like postpartum and you're in a relationship with someone and they're not giving you the proper support. But we're sitting here talking about men's emotions, and I don't mean to always flip it, but it's like, yo, we need you to be there. Like, be there with us. Go through it with us. Like, help me help you in a way, Like, I want to be there for my man. I currently am happy to say that I am able to be there for my man, but it took for me to let him know, listen, open up. Break down a little bit. Tell me what the problem is. Let me help you.
Can I stick up for men real quick? And I know y'all know this rarely happens, but I will say that a lot of men were not raised in homes where the fathers were there, one, or where the fathers were there and played an active role in raising that son. So that son really may not know what he's supposed to do. All he saw was his daddy potentially go to work and mama took care of everything else.
Right.
And she was working too, but and I don't, this isn't I'm not trying to like, I am taking up for men, but like I don't want to make an excuse, but I do think we have to consider the fact that you kind of don't know what you don't know.
You
know?
don't.
But I'd also say that when it comes to like raising children and the stress that Black relationships have when it comes to raising children together, a lot of that is because Black people, we naturally are communal people. So I've studied a lot of villages and a lot of different cultures where, and it could be Africa, it could be Indonesia, but the first year of the baby's life, all the women are helping the mother. So you know what I mean? Like men really don't know all this stuff when it comes, especially when the baby's breastfeeding and it's the little baby, like men are like, what do I do? Well, in a lot of cultures, the community is raising, and even back in the day, the community, you get your ass beat down the street.
You're right.
You know what I mean? So
right.
So we're at a point where we have been so individualized, we don't have that community anymore. So the women have way more pressure because we don't have a group of sisters helping us raise, helping us in the first year of life with the baby, which is so stressful. I mean, you're losing all of yourself to give everything to your child. You know what I mean? Literally, you're giving this child the sustenance to grow and live. So
You do do it on your own, your man misses out and he loses,
Mhm.
you know, some of your attention and some of your, you know, affection. And now that's affecting him. So that is really an issue in our relationships, because now I'm giving so much time and energy and attention to my child. And it's so exhausting and time consuming that when you come home, I'm tired as hell. I got an attitude. Yo, the dinner is right here. I'm about to go lay down. Can you watch him for a second? Can I just go wash my ass? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas got an attitude up in here. Like, it's tired. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you got to figure out ways to work through that, you know? And it sucks because, you know, with this new generation that we're in, you know, we're all forced to have more friends. We're all forced to, you know, meet new people, be at more places, go travel more, this and that. But like, we have to get back to the most important thing, which is family.
Right.
Facts.
Family is so important. You know, don't get so distracted with hanging out with these new friends that really don't even like you, where you don't even spend enough time with your family, you know? But that's another topic. But yeah, like,
you said that you like studied like a bunch of like families, or you're something about family
Cultures, yeah.
Yeah, can you I guess just give us more insight on that and how that relates to this topic?